The world moves pretty fast. 1 minute you're standing, the next you're dragging. How can you keep up? I'll tell you. I'm Ira Madison III, host of Keep It. Each week, Louis Vertel, Aida Osman, and I do the hard work of exploring the intersection between entertainment, culture, and politics, with guests like Billy Porter, Catherine O'Hara, Ronan Farrow, Francesca Ramsey, and more. New episodes of Keep It drop every Wednesday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day for everyone on your gift list. Like chic winter coats, $79.99. And Tommy Hilfiger outerwear for him, 60% off. And find our lowest prices on flannel bedding, pillows, and more from Martha Stewart Collection, 75% off. Plus, get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Are you ready? Tonight is about family. The first gringo boy who smiles at you.
I never seen you before. I'm a Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
Do you want to start World War III?
I'm excited for it. I hope it's all that. It's West Side Story directed by Steven Spielberg. Our own Tim Lammers is here joining us to tell us if it's worth it. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
I get goosebumps just listening to that little clip right there. West Side Story is back after 60 years. That first film with Natalie Wood was 1961. Ansel Elgort is Tony. Newcomer Rachel Zegler is Maria. And, of course, they're star-crossed lovers. They're in the midst of a battle between the New York City street gangs, the Jets and the Sharks, since Tony is white and Maria is Puerto Rican. So, you know, it's feels like the original. I mean, it's been several years, obviously, since I've seen that original. But once the music gets going, it's just amazing how you realize that this has been a part of my life for so long, and I know every single tune. You know, so it's a feel-great movie in a way, even though the story is ultimately tragic. You have to remember that this is based on Romeo and Juliet. So, you know, spectacular performances. They changed things around a little bit with a couple of the characters. The biggest one probably is bringing Rita Moreno into the fold as the shopkeeper, played by a male in the original movie. Here, it's Valentina. And I'm glad that they did that. Who's going to deny her an opportunity to be in this movie instead of some thankless walk-on role? I mean, she won the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for that, and for the original film, and I could see her being nominated for this one. I mean, it's just spectacular all around.
Amazing.
Hey, Tim, West Side Story has been getting glowing reviews from other critics who I trust much less than I trust you. Did you like it? Do you recommend it? Is it worth going out to the theaters to see it?
I do recommend it, and this is for the fans of the original and for those who haven't seen that original. It'll be an entirely new an experience for you, because I think the themes obviously are as relevant now as they were 60 years ago. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that this movie gets an audience. Obviously, when you get Steven Spielberg attached, it's magic. It just is. And you got a lot of talented performers. A lot of them you probably haven't heard of because they're stage actors. But, boy, they sure deliver when it comes to the musical numbers.
Wow. Okay.
And it's only in theaters, so we have to go to theaters. Do you have any idea when it will be released, where we can watch it at home?
You know, right now it seems like about 3 weeks before these movies tend to move to premium video on demand, which is your $20 price tag. So if you can wait, I mean, obviously this weekend it's going to be tough to rush out and see it. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Up next, we have... Oh, sorry, you go.
No, you go, please. Please.
Being the Ricardos. I'm excited about this, about Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo. So let's take a listen.
Lucille Ball's a threat to the American way of life?
Does the FBI have any case against Lucy?
I need you to help me save my marriage.
How many times I gotta explain where I was and what I was doing?
You gotta explain.
Are you being funny right now?
I'm Lucille Ball. When I'm being funny, you'll know it.
This is getting out of hand. Have you been cheating on me?
The story's made up.
If they boo me...
If they boo you, we're done.
I got lost for a second.
Wow. So, shocking personal accusations, a political smear, cultural taboos threaten the relationship between Hollywood power couple Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. Is this based on fact? Did this happen?
Yeah, you got to believe that Aaron Sorkin, who's a brilliant writer and director, did his homework on this one. The smear is that she may or may not be have communist ties. She's being investigated. That would be Lucy, played by Nicole Kidman, and that threatens the show. I mean, obviously, back in the McCarthy era, if they find her, they brand her a communist, then the 60 million people a week, it doesn't matter how many people are watching. Their careers are over. So you have Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball. You have Javier Bardem as Desi Arnaz. And it really gives you a remarkable look in a 1 week period of time where you had the investigation going on. You have accusations of cheating. You have the fact that Lucy is pregnant with their second child, and they want to put that in the storyline of I Love Lucy. And you got to remember, back then, the standards of broadcast did not want a pregnant woman on TV. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. So there's a lot of things going on. And then, of course, she's just paying attention to the show. She's a creative genius, and this movie really takes you into the mind of Lucille Ball and how she put this magnificent show together.
I've been watching some interviews with the cast. I mean, it is a star-studded cast. And I think even Nicole Kidman was amazed at how creative and smart and what a powerhouse Lucille Ball was. And I can't imagine doing that show every week, against the backdrop of what she was dealing with. So I cannot wait to see this one. Go ahead.
The interesting thing about it, Jordana, is that, they're going through read-throughs. This is in 1 week, so you got one day it's blocking, one day it's read-throughs, da-da-da-da-da. And while they're doing read-throughs, they cut to what she's thinking in her mind, and that's where you see the I Love Lucy scenes in black and white, and she looks remarkably like Lucille Ball in those scenes. Now, people are criticizing it, saying, well, she doesn't look enough like her otherwise. Well, guess what? Who had access to what she looked like behind the scenes? She's a totally different person.
Right.
So, it really is not even a basis for a conversation. But I could see this thing being nominated for a bunch of different Oscars, principal among them, Nicole Kidman. Now, I must note that limited release in theaters, you're going to have to look around, and then it will premiere on Amazon Prime Video on December 21st.
Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Let's squeeze in one more here. You have a quick review of a Minnesota-made movie, so let's see if we can get in Sold Out.
Well, we have this movie. It's made by a pair of Minnesota filmmakers, Susan Brightbill and her husband, Tim Dahlside. Susan wrote it. Tim directed it. This was a big hit at the Twin Cities Film Festival. It's about a music scout played by Kelsey McMahon who befriends this man named John, played by Sam Bardwell. He's a construction worker trying to find his passion as a musician. She's trying to get that talent out of him, but he needs to go on a road trip to get out of this rut. So it's shot entirely in Minnesota, all Minnesota cast and crew. Runs the gamut of emotions. It's sweet. It's poignant. It's got some really emotional powerhouse storylines that you don't see coming. So you can stream this one for free right now on Amazon Prime Video. So it's a great film. I mean, I'm a proud Minnesotan, so I love seeing stuff like this available, especially on a snowy weekend like this weekend.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Sold
That's
out.
cool. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for sharing. On Amazon Prime, Sold Out. Thank you for sharing that one with us.
We will check that. Hey, Tim, where are you right now?
I'm actually in Mankato. It's the end of a semester at State University down here, and I have a son who goes here. So, yeah, of all days, they want you to check out, right? But surprisingly, because, the forecast, as you've been saying, it's supposed to be a lot worse down here. Right now, the snow is really faint, and for a while between St. Peter and Mankato on 169, it wasn't snowing at all. I will tell you, though, those side roads, those back roads to get to 169, that's where it's really, really dicey. So as long as it stays quiet, people shouldn't have a problem driving on 169 because obviously that's the major road that people will be traveling on. So fingers crossed. That we thought it was going to be a lot worse and take a lot longer getting here than it actually did. So, again, hopefully we'll be home before the heavy stuff really starts.
Yeah, just
be careful, buddy.
Take it easy out there. Right now, I'm gazing at Doppler, and the heaviest stuff is actually north of Mankato. It's closer to the metro. It's Shakopee, Prior Lake, up to about Burnsville, Eagan, Inver Grove. Already an inch or two of snow has piled up South Metro. So just take it slow. Yeah. You'll get home just fine, Tim, but I appreciate the weather update.
Well, absolutely. I'm your roving reporter as well as your movie reviewer, so I'm happy to do it. There are snowplows out, though. I mean, there is accumulation here. But, again, it's nice that we have this break right now when we need it.
Tim Lammers, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Be safe
Tim.
out there.
All right, have a great weekend.
The world moves pretty fast. 1 minute you're standing, the next you're dragging. How can you keep up? I'll tell you. I'm Ira Madison III, host of Keep It. Each week, Louis Vertel, Aida Osman, and I do the hard work of exploring the intersection between entertainment, culture, and politics, with guests like Billy Porter, Catherine O'Hara, Ronan Farrow, Francesca Ramsey, and more. New episodes of Keep It drop every Wednesday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Macy's one-day sale tomorrow with deals of the day for everyone on your gift list. Like 20 to 50% off beauty stocking stuffers from Jimmy Choo, Lancome, and more. Great handbags and wallets 40 to 50% off. And buttery soft cashmere sweaters just $39.99. Plus get contact-free curbside pickup or pickup in store today. Details at Macys.com/pickup. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Wagertainment is? It's the picks, the analysis, the information, mixed with the laughter and the entertainment. Smart sports betting content that'll put a smile on your face.
The BetQL Network, streaming live each day and helping you bet smarter.
If you're a sports fan, you know why you should listen. It's sports betting content without the BS. No hot takes, no nonsense.
All the insight you need to bet smarter is at BetQL.com. And listen to the BetQL Network, streaming live right now on Odyssey.